Hey, what's up YouTube? Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro 69 here, giving you a deck profile real quick of my Heraldic Beast XYZ deck. Um, this is a different variant from what I run in real life. I'm just testing this on DN real quick, trying to see which format I like better. The one that I actually run, it's it's pretty much the same except the Rabbit engine's not there and it's replaced with the Tour Guide engine so that I can do some quick rank 3 exceeds. But I don't know, we're kind of playing around with this right now. Let's start with the monster lineup. Alright, first off with Heraldic Beasts I run 3 Aberconway, 2 Basilisk, 3 Eel, 3 Leo, and 2 Eagle. Aberconway's effect, when there's another Aberconway in the graveyard, you can remove him from play and add a Heraldic Beast monster from your graveyard to your hand, which is really good for like cycling through Leos and Eagles and stuff. Basilisk, it's after damage calc, destroy any opponent monster that battles with this card. So like it's really, set it, they attack, and you blow their shit up, so that's pretty much it. Or you could just crash into something if you want. Eel, if you control 2 or more Heraldic Beast monsters, you can special summon it from your hand. That's really good. It's easy to get Shockmaster, Shark Drake, just rank or 3 monster, rank 4 stuff. Like, if you normal summon something, you can get 2 or 3 eels out, depending on what you have on the field. It's a really good card. I really like it. It's really versatile. Heraldic Beast Leo. His effect, he's pretty much how you get your Heraldic Beast monsters into your hand fast. During the end phase of the turn, this card was normal summon. Destroy this card. When this card is sent to the graveyard, add 1 Heraldic Beast monster from your deck to your hand, except Heraldic Beast Leo. You can only use this effect of Heraldic Beast Leo once per turn. Alright, so it just says sent to the graveyard. It doesn't have to be from his effect. It doesn't have to be from the field to the graveyard. By battle, nothing. It could be from the deck. If you milled it from something, your opponent does Dark World dealings. You draw into Leo. If you you have Leo in your hand, if you discard Leo, that's a free search. So just keep that in mind. Twin-headed Eagle, you can banish him from the graveyard and attach and target 1 face-up Exceed monster that has no materials and add 2 Heraldic Beast monsters from your graveyard to the card. You can only use this effect once per turn. So that pretty much sums it up for the Heraldic Beast lineup. I run the 2 Rabbits, 3 Sabersaurus, 3 Kabazals, and that's just so that I can open up Logia and Dolka as options. Like I said, the one that I'm running now, I run 2 Tour Guide, and then I run Tour Bus, and Night Assailant, and I think it's Dark Mimic level 3. Tour Guide into the Night Assailant and the Dark Mimic, the chest thing. I forget what it's called, but Tour Guide into those, and then worst case scenario into a Tour Bus. But I don't necessarily have to use the Tour Bus as the Exceed material once it's sent to the graveyard. So like I could just keep it set. When it goes to the graveyard, I shuffle a monster back into my deck, and I use that to cycle through Leos. Like I said, I'm just playing around with this format right now. For the spell lineup, I have Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and Monster. I run Foolish Burial, just so like I could pop off the Leos. Throw an Aberconway in the graveyard if I need it, or a Twin-headed. Just plays like that. Pot of Avarice, just because while you want Leo to get sent to the graveyard and you want Aberconway and Twin Eagle and the graveyard. Like, you want those in there. But like with Leo and Eel and Basilisk, you don't really need those in the graveyard. Leo, you just need to get sent. So you can just recycle through Leos more efficiently with Pot of Avarice. So I run that. 2 MST for obviously back row. I run 2 Advanced Heraldry Art, which you target 2 Heraldic Beast monsters in your graveyard, special summon them both. That they both count as 1 special summon. And immediately after the card resolves, you have to exceed summon only using those 2. Like, even if you have level 4 out, you can't, advance Heraldry Art into Shockmaster. You have to use those 2. And only those 2. And I run 2 of that card. And then I run 1 Heraldry Reborn, which it's just a monster reborn, but just for Heraldic Beast monsters, which is alright, but I don't know. It just gets too cloggy with more than 1. And for the traps, I run 2 Mirror Force, 2 Bottomless. I just run 1 Torrential, because I feel like the second one isn't usually necessary. I run a Fiendish Chain, a D Prison, a Compulse, and a Heraldry Change. I only run 1 Heraldry Change, because when I ran more, it just got too cloggy, because you don't always have the Heraldic Beast monster in your hand, and if you don't have it, it's just a dead card, really, because you have to special summon to end the battle phase. So I just run 1. If anything, I can get into a Basilisk, maybe slow them down depending on if they want their card on the field or not, And then for the Exceed monsters, then I'll go into like some combos that I do. Well, really, combos aren't really necessary with this deck. It's pretty straightforward. But I run 1 number 8, which is kind of the, I don't want to say the boss monster, but he was what the deck was based around when I first made it. 2 Heraldic Beast monsters. You can target 1 face up once per turn. You don't have to detach from this guy at all, unless you take their effect from his effect, which is once per turn, you can target 1 face up Exceed monster your opponent controls. This card's name and original attack become that monster's name and current attack, and this card's effect becomes that monster's effect. Then that monster's attack becomes 0, and its effects are negated. These changes last until the end phase, and that card's really good for like Shockmaster, Shark Drake, like anything really. I mean, you get their effects, and you pretty much can get them off the field unless they D-Prison or like Mirror Force you or something, because they have 0 and you gain their attack. So it's really good. I really like that card. It's really anti-exceed, which exceeding's pretty big if you haven't noticed. So it's really good. It helps me out in a lot of situations. Alright, I run Shockmaster because it's just an all-around good card, and it helps you out in numerous situations. I run 1 Maestroke because you never know when you're going to need one. Number 50, because they're Black Ship. It helps in some cases, but sometimes it doesn't. So like, I like to have it there when I need it. But if I don't need it, like, it works too. Like, that's fine. I run a Cowboy because Cowboy is really good. Like, if you haven't seen any duels recently, Cowboy is really good. 2400 wall, and you can detach, burn for 18 in defense. Attack's not that bad either. You gain 1,000, they lose 500. He's at 1,500 already, so you get to 25 and they lose 500, so you can usually go through a lot of stuff. I run Lightning Chidori just because in this deck you can. Both your Eagles and your Aberconway are wind, so that's 5 wind monsters that you can use, and chances are they're going to be in your grave, so you can advance Heraldry Art into Chidori. I run Pearl in there kind of just as a beat stick. 2600 attack isn't bad to have, especially if I can get them out so easy. I run number 39. I don't know why I said number 39. Utopia, because you can never go wrong with Utopia. I run Abyss Dweller, because if I use Kabuzal, like, I usually, I won't. Like, I'm going to go out and say I'm not going to use Kabuzal, but, you know, in the off chance something happens, I can't get out Dolka or Logia, and I have to, like, use Kabuzal for something, like, for Abyss Dweller, it's whatever. He gains 500 because Kabuzal's water, which is all good. But really, I run him for the second effect. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach one Exceed material from this card. Any card effects that activate in your opponent's graveyard cannot be activated. That's really good. It can do stuff to a lot of decks. Like, if I'm mirror matching, which I usually won't because this is a really underplayed archetype, you know, I detach from Abyss Dweller. They can't Aberconway. I'm pretty sure they can't Leo. Can't Twin Eagle. I don't know about the Leo because it doesn't activate in the grave. It's when it's sent to the grave. I don't know if that would be counted in the grave. It's kind of late and I'm pretty tired. Not really thinking about that right now. But I run Diamond Dire Wolf because Twin Eagle is Winged Beast and Basilisk is Beast, Eel's Beast, Leo's Beast, Aberconway's a dragon. That's the only one that isn't a beast or winged beast. So, and most of them I want in the grave anyways, so I can get a eel out, bring out Diamond Dire Wolf, pop the eel, blow something up, or I can do it with Leo, get the Leo search, Twin Eagle, have that in the graveyard for when Dire Wolf runs out, and, you know, Dolka is the only reason, Dolka and Logia are the only reasons why I run Rabbit, and I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep the Rabbit, because then I don't have my rank 3 Exceed options, because I have to take out my tour guides, so I don't know. I might work around it so that I can have both, but then it won't really be a Heraldic Beast deck, so I'm not sure yet. If you want, you can comment on what you think, or inbox me. It's whatever. Lavalval Chain, just because I can get a free Leo search, I can get another Aberconway. It's same reason why I run Foolish, but it also has 1800 attack, so. Shark Drake really can help you win duels a lot. So, that's always good. And I have another black ship in here. I don't really know why. I must have not noticed the one before, so I need to do something with that. But that's my deck that I'm running right now. Comment below what you think of it. Leave me suggestions, you know, constructive criticism. And that's it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pros 69 signing out. Peace.